Hello, it's Dr. Edward, the healing vet here, and today I'm going to be talking about reactivity and aggression in our pets, particularly in dogs, but it's what I'm talking about also applies to cats too. So reactivity and aggression is a very common issue. See a lot of it. Have a lot of people come in with animals that snarling or growling at other animals, lunging, barking on the lead, lunging, barking, carrying on at people walking past their home, things like that. And it's a real problem, very common problem. So most times when you go to treat this sort of problem, you're going to go to a dog trainer or you're going to go to a vet. And I get a lot of people come in to see me as a vet with reactive or aggressive animals because behavior is one of the things that I really love helping animals with, behavior problems. So the general veterinary approach is going to be to most probably try some medication, prescription medication like fluoxetine or gabapentin or some sort of drug that changes the chemistry of the brain. Now this is not something that I like to do. Sometimes those drugs can be super helpful, but I do like to try other things first. Now one thing that is often tangled up in these silent pain issues is, not silent pain, behavior issues is silent pain, right? So a lot of animals have silent pain, neck pain, back pain, soft tissue, neurofascial pain, and nearly every animal that comes to me with aggression and reactivity problems has significant pain in their body, and this is often pain that the humans have no idea is there. And in many cases it's pain that's been missed by the vets. It doesn't mean they're bad vets, by the way. I know I missed a stack of silent pain when I was a young vet because I didn't get taught anything about it at uni, and they still really don't get taught anything about it at uni. Hello to all of you too who are watching. Please say hi in the comments. I'd love to hear where you're from, what animals you have, so give me a wave in the comments please. Yeah, so silent pain is super easy to miss. Now I've missed silent pain in my own animal. A few years ago, Mitzi, my lovely little dog, fell down the steps. Now my wife saw him fall down the steps, but he got up, shook himself off and seemed totally okay, so she didn't think to tell me about it. Fast forward 3 weeks after that, I took Mitzi out with me to be my demonstration dog when I was teaching whole energy body balance method, and his behavior was different. There was a change in his behavior. He was more reactive to the other dogs than he normally would be. Then I got my hands on him and found that he had a really painful neck, and he had had that really painful neck for 3 weeks and I hadn't known because he'd shown no signs that I could see. So I was pretty upset about this, and if you've got a reactive or aggressive dog, you need to learn how to find pain in your pet's body with your own two hands. Now anyone who loves their pets and wants to learn can do that, okay? It's not a hard thing to do. I can teach you how to do it in 2 days if you come along to a live event, or you can learn in a matter of weeks in online trainings how to accurately, consistently and easily find silent pain and tension in your pet's body, and then how to melt it away with healing bodywork. And if you're out there watching, please say hi, whether you're watching on the replay or live. Hi Joyce from Atlanta. I'd love to hear where you're all from watching today and what animals you have. Hi Julia from Victoria, coastal Victoria. So a lot of animals get euthanized because of aggression and reactivity issues. This is not a trivial thing. It can be a matter of life and death. The thing is, the reason that these animals trigger into reactivity and aggression is that it's nearly always driven by fear of being hurt. So I've seen a dog in the last couple of weeks, a big white fluffy Malamute type dog, and she had been getting into terrible fights with the other dog who lives in the household. And the owners just thought that, wow, she seems a little bit shy about being touched around the head and neck. Now I've seen her for a couple of visits. On the first couple of visits I really assessed her neck and couldn't really find much going on. until I worked out that she was a very high pain tolerance dog. And then last week I saw her again and really got into her neck and found some very painful areas in her neck, did a really deep bodywork session. Spoke to those people this week, and she's a different dog. She's much more relaxed, much happier, not getting wound up around the other dogs. And that neck pain, I believe, has been a big driver in her aggressive behaviour. And look, to be honest, I've lost count of the number of animals who I've seen over the years with aggression or reactivity issues that have had a whole lot of pain going on. You know, there's a little Labradoodle that I saw last year or the year before. When he came in, he was snarling at people that came near him, you know, quite reactive, aggressive. And sure enough, he did try to nip me when I first started working with him. We had a little chat about what was appropriate and not appropriate and what was allowed and not allowed. And when I got my hands on this little guy, we found a whole heap of pain. When I did body work, he got better. Then they came back and said, oh wow, his behaviour's got heaps worse. His body had flared up again, and when we did body work, his behaviour settled right down, and he was calm and easy to live with, not reactive, not growling, not aggressive. I also had another little dog who was a, I can't remember the name, but Italian water dog. And when he came in, he had a whole lot of aggression, dominance-based sort of behaviours, and was matted to his skin all over because the groomer hadn't been able to touch him. And again, when I got my hands on this little guy, he had a whole lot of pain. When we relieved the pain and had a little bit of chat about healthy boundaries, on the second visit I was clipping mats off his ears. So a lot of these animals, they're just, oh, I'm really worried about being hurt, and the aggressive or reactive behaviour is driven by this fear of being bumped or jostled by another animal or by a kid or by a human. So if you have a reactive or aggressive animal, please, I encourage you to come along and join us in the Whole Energy Body Balance family. So the Whole Energy Body Balance method is a healing bodywork modality that I've created to help pet parents like you find and relieve silent pain, among other things. So you'll see in the text that goes with this video that there's a link through to a companion blog article, and there's links where you can pop in and learn more about that. Also, we have tomorrow morning at 9 AM Melbourne time, I run a regular free masterclass, finding, understanding and treating silent pain in your pets. So if you want to come along to that, throw me a message, say hello. Love to hear from you, love to help your animals have the best life possible. And that's it for this week. Thanks so much for being part of our regular weekly holistic pet health show with the Healing Vet. And if you have any questions or topics you'd like me to talk on, let me know in the comments. Thanks. Goodbye for now.